Hey, what's up guys? White guys here again. I'm Horizon. In today's video, as you can tell, I'm going to be doing a full power DDD deck profile. So, the structure deck just recently came out, and I was wanting to get this video out sooner, but I have college, and it just kind of, interfered with it. But I did get the structure deck early, and I've been playing around with this deck, and I really enjoy it. There's a lot of combos to do with it, and I just took this deck to my locals, and I'll tell you how I did there. But, this deck is really good. I don't think it's going to be, as good whenever Zodiacs comes out. But, it's just really fun combo-oriented deck that you can pick up for fairly cheap, for except like a few exceptions like Extra Deck and some of the main deck cards. But let's go ahead and get started with this deck profile. So, of course, you're going to run 3 of the main tuner, and that's Lamia. Really good. It has an effect where you can pop a Dark Contract and special summon her from hand or graveyard. And then the standard 3 Swirl Slime, 3 Necro Slime, and then the main Searcher, which is 3 Kepler. And then I run 3 Copernicus. A lot of people don't run this at 3. I like it at 3 because it's a Foolish Burial, so you can send, like a Lamia or a Slime to grave, if you kind of bricked. So, I mean, this deck can help extend your plays and, help start your combos. So I really enjoy this card at 3. Next I run Double Orthos. I like this card at 2. A lot of people run it at 1. I just like this card because it can help, get off vanities from the field or like another trap card that you're worried about, because you can use this effect in the Pendulum Zone to pop one of your Dark Contracts or a DD card and then target another spell card or trap card on the field and destroy them. So this at 2 is really good for me just because, like, I want to see it if my opponent has vanities, and this deck just gets killed by vanities. Next I run the standard Ragnarok at 3. Ragnarok's really good. Set him at scale. Whenever you special summon a DD, you can special summon one from your graveyard and you take 1,000. Or, if you special summon him, then you can activate his effect to special summon from graveyard. Next I run 2 Thomas. I like Thomas at 2, really good. You can pop a card in your Pendulum Zone and then special summon a level 8 from your deck. So he's really good to like help get out like number 38. And then next I run 1 Armageddon. I don't use his effect at all. I use him for Thomas. So whenever I use Thomas's effect to pop a Ragnarok and scale, instead of special summon another Ragnarok, because its effect is negated when it's special summoned by Thomas, I just special summon this so I don't have to worry about using another one of my Ragnaroks. And it's a level 8, so you can go into number 38. And then I run 1 Newton. I like Newton. You can discard this card and then add a DD or Dark Contract from your hand, to your hand from your graveyard. And that is it for the DD monsters. Next I run 2 Radiant. The reason I run this instead of Gamma Seal is because Gamma Seal is not a dark type monster and he's a level 8, so your opponent can go into a rank 8. With this, he's a dark monster, and so he's an allure target. And I just feel like in this format and the format coming up, like if you're not main decking Kaijus, then you're going to lose. Like this next format's going to be about Kaijus and board wipes. So I mean, if I were you, I would try to find room to run him. He is 2,800, but most of the time you're going to have Crystal Wing on the field, so it's like it's not really going to matter. So I would really invest in these because this is a really good card. Next I run triple Dark Contract with the Gate, your main search, and then double Swamp King. I like this at 2. You can send materials from your hand, graveyard, or your side of the field, and then you can fusion it to another monster. Triple Allure, of course. Double Desires. 1 Ignite Reload. I actually like this a whole lot better than Upstart because you can shuffle back one of your Pendulum monsters, or like from your hand or however many you want to, and then you can draw a card and plus another one. So if you send back like 1 Pendulum card, you can draw 2. If you send back 2 Pendulum cards, you draw 4. So I really like this card. And then for the one-ofs, I run 1 Foolish Burial, 1 for 1, and then for the traps, just 1 vanities, because this is what the current format is just vanities. Um, with this deck, if you don't go first and if you don't win the dice roll, like 99% of the time you're going to lose. Like it's just the way the format is. People main decking kajus and board wipes and just stupid stuff like that. If you don't go first, you are going to lose. Especially in the mirror match. Whoever wins the dice roll in the mirror match, just wins. Like I mean, that's all there is to it. Especially if they have vanities. Now, like I'm kind of exaggerating when I say this. Like you're not guaranteed to lose if you don't go first, but the way the format is, excuse me, it's like kind of like I said, like Kaiju's board wipe. So I mean, it's kind of iffy about on who is going to win. So let's go ahead and get to the extra deck. So for the extra deck, I run the 2 Genghis. Whenever you special summon a DD, you can special summon one from your graveyard. 1 Oracle King, and then 1 Beowulf. I like Beowulf a lot. He's a heavy storm during the standby phase, and then he does piercing damage, and he's 3,000. And then 1 Wave Oblivion King Caesar Ragnarok, which if you attack, then you can take their monster, and then he absorbs the attack. So if you use like a lava golem, or if you have like a like the radiant kaiju on the field, then you can attack it and then just take it. So it's not like it really gonna matter. And that is actually it for the fusions that I run. Next I run 1 Formula Synchron, 1 Hyper Librarian. This card's really good. A lot of people run this card. I mean, it's just like every time you synchro, you can draw a card. So I mean, why wouldn't you run it? And then next I run 1 Odd Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon, just so I can pop a scale and then special summon it, and he's a level 7, so I can like go in a Crystal Wing with him. And then 1 Gus King Alexander, and then the 1 Siegfried. I really enjoy Siegfried. Like a lot of times, when you're playing this deck, first turn you're going to have Siegfried in a Crystal Wing and like maybe something else. But Siegfried's really good. He could negate a spell or trap card into the next standby phase. So having like Crystal Wing and Siegfried and then number 38 on the field, you have 2 like negate spell or trap card, and then you have like 1 negate monster effect, and it's like your opponent really can't do much. And then of course the 1 Crystal Wing, 1 Void Ogre Dragon. I'm not sure how I feel about this card. I was playing 2 level 9s instead of 3 level 8. The other level 9 I was playing was the Vermilion Dragon Mech. And, I don't know. I'm still testing out this card. It's good. A lot of times I find myself wanting to make another level 8 after I've already made, like, Siegfried or something, and then I just don't have access to, like, to make Crystal Wing. So I think Void Ogre is, like, kind of like the next best thing. But I've also found myself wanting to make a couple level 9s, and so it's just like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this card. I'm still trying to test it out. For the other level 9, I run 1 Trishula. I really enjoy Trishula in this deck. Like I said, if you don't want to run Trishula, Vermilion Dragon Mech is another really good level 9, but I want to have at least 1 level 9 in this deck. And that's it for the synchros. For the XZs, I play, of course, the 1 number 38, and then the 1 Kali-Yuga. I don't go into Kali-Yuga a lot, but he's there if I need it, and he's 3,500, so he's got quite a bit of attack. But that is actually it for the main deck. Side deck is always up to preference. I guess I can show you mine, but for this format, I run triple Lava Golem just because Lava Golem is just way too good, especially if they have if you're playing against like totally heroes and they have a like a Dark Law and a Trio Toad on the field, you can just tribute to, and it's a really good side deck card. I really enjoy it at 3. Next, I run triple Ghost Ogre for like the mirror because Ghost Ogre just kills this deck. If you have D Barrier, I would definitely side D Barrier if you can, or even main deck it. I just don't have access to D Barrier right now. It's a really good card. Next, I run the board wipes, and that is double Dark Hole and then 1 Regeki. And then I run double Twin Twister, 2 System Downs for ABCs, and then 2 Royal Decree. And that is it for my side deck. Like I said, you know, the side deck is really up to personal preference on what you want to run. Um, it's just what you think is best for the format. Most of the time when I play this deck, I only side out about maybe 3, max 4 cards. But that is all I'll side out for the main deck. And so that is it for this deck profile. I'm actually going to show you guys a really cool 4-card combo that I found online. I'll link the original video that I found it from down below, but I'm going to show it to you guys. So let me get everything ready and I'll be back in just a second. Alright guys, I'm back. So real quick before we start this 4-card combo, I'm going to talk about how this deck plays and how it played at my locals. So I actually went 2-2 at my locals at a 4-round tournament. And so I lost to the mirror match and I lost to Totally Awesome Heroes. And so my first round I played the mirror match, and with the mirror match, it's just whoever wins dice roll and goes first actually wins. And then, you know, the second game of that round, I went first, but he ended up opening up Max C, so he ended up, you know, just getting everything he needed with me not making that big of a board because, you know, of Max C. And then he had just, you know, like Ghost Ogre and just other stupid stuff like that that really hurts the deck. And then I play Totally Awesome Heroes, which, you know, with like Double Tree of Toad and like Abyss Dweller and Dark Law on the field, you know, the deck is kind of shut down. And so I lost the first round, you know, I went first, second, ended up making a pretty decent board and got Mirror Forced. So it's just, you know, just dumb things like that. But my last 2 rounds I did really well. I ended up going first, making a huge board, and just did very, very, very good. So let's go ahead and get started with this 4-card combo. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to activate your Dark Contract. Now, you can actually open up a Lamia instead of this, but I'm just going to do this as if I opened up Dark Contract. So you open up Dark Contract, and you get your Lamia to your hand. So I'm going to set the graveyard over here off camera. And then you're going to activate your Swirl Slime effect and send your slimes to grave to fusion into your Genghis. And then you're going to normal Lamia and then Synchro into your Gust King. And then you're going to activate Swirl Slime's effect from grave by banishing it to special summon your Ragnarok. And then Dust King will activate to special summon Lamia, and then Ragnarok effect will happen to special summon your Flame King. And then you're going to Synchro using these into your Siegfried. And then your Flame King effect will happen because you didn't activate it when you fusion summoned the first time. And then you get back your Gust. And then, well, actually, this is graveyard. So this stays on the field the whole time. My bad. And then you pop this using Lamia's effect to special summon. And then you Synchro into Crystal using these 2. So there's your Crystal. And then you're going to activate Necro Slime in the graveyard to banish this and your Gust King. So you banish these 2. And you go into your Beowulf. And then you overlay your Ragnarok and Beowulf. And you go into your number 38. So this is a 4-card combo to get out a number 38, and you have a Flame King on the field, a Siegfried, and a Crystal Wing. So a really good field with only 4 cards. And there's like many other combos in this deck. I'm sure you could look up videos on those. But I actually found a video on this 4-card combo. I'll link the original video below. But, you know, this is just a really good combo, and like I said, there's a whole lot more, so search up videos for those, and there's just, this deck is just extremely fun. But the cards you have banished are your Slimes, your Gust King, and then the cards in your graveyard are actually just 2, and that is Lamia and your Dark Contract. And like I said, you don't have to open up Dark Contract, you can open up Lamia, but I mean, I just did it as if I had opened up Dark Contract. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Alright guys, that's it for this deck profile. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Full power DDD, really fun, really combo oriented deck, and enjoy it while you can because Zodiacs are coming out soon and Zodiacs are going to be everywhere. I feel like this deck is still going to be relevant, but it's going to kind of drop off because everybody's going to drop the deck to go play like Zodiacs or something else. But this deck is extremely fun. I really enjoy it. Really combo oriented. It just gets hurt by like Ghost Ogre, D Barrier, and like Kaiju, and just really not going first. Just just the stuff that hurts every deck in this format. So like I said, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you click like, and if you haven't already, click subscribe to stay up to date with all of our Yu-Gi-Oh content. I'm Horizon, and remember, believe in the heart of the cards.